All right, YouTube. I know y'all read the title, and a lot of people probably, well, I don't get a lot of views, so it ain't a lot of people. But some people, a good percentage of the people that watch this video probably read that title and thought I was talking about people or whatever. No. I'm talking about my own personal experience, all right? I done been through things. I am not rich. I grew up poor. There was homeless times. There was living in the projects times. There was living in homeless shelter times. And there was a lot of times I ain't had nowhere to go, and I walked the street a lot, right? Because I had nowhere to go. So I walked for hours and hours and hours and hours, right? Didn't have any food. Had to scrounge for food, figured out whatever I could do. I could do a job for somebody real quick or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? So, where am I getting at? You read the title. Being homeless was the easiest way to get ripped, or is it going to be being homeless was the easiest way I ever got a six-pack? What am I getting at? We all heard this. CICO, C-I-C-O. What does that mean? Calories in versus calories out, right? Move more, eat less, right? I wasn't purposely not eating. I didn't have any food. So I was eating less. And I always was on the move because I was figuring out the next move. So I was moving more. Even though I wasn't even actively like exercising and working out and all of that. I was always moving. And I always had I don't know. Okay. I was kind of scared. I just ate. All right. Right. So I had a six-pack. This came from me working out and stuff now and dieting and figuring it out. I had to lose a lot of weight because when I started getting money, I started eating. And also I started dirty bulking because I thought it was going to help me build a lot more muscle. And I think it kind of did, but you know, it might not be the way, it might be the way, whatever. That's neither here nor there. That's another video. That's another topic. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. I was burning, I don't know how many calories I was burning, but I was walking hours. A lot of people have this misconception that you do not have to be in a caloric deficit to lose weight. They think that, okay, if I take this medicine, that I'm going to, semaglutide or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that is going to help me lose weight. Yeah, it will. With side effects, with all kinds of, people don't even look it up. So, but it also is going to do what? It's going to put you in a caloric deficit. It's going to take away your appetite, which is going to make you eat less. You're not going to crave food. You're gonna not even like food. I can't imagine not liking food. That ain't the route I want to go. I want to still enjoy my food. Summertime is here, right? I just made a video about some chips that I didn't even get. It was the Pringles Miller Lite beer chips, whatever. And they got the brat, and they got the the chicken, whatever, and they got the steak, roasted steak or whatever. But whatever, that's neither here nor there either, though. I'm speaking on those because I can enjoy those. I can enjoy going to get a burger. I can enjoy getting burger, fries, whatever. I can enjoy those things and still be shredded. Why? Because I know my numbers, all right? See, everybody want to do everything. Everybody want to lose weight every way but counting their calories because they think counting calories is a bad thing or they think it's too hard. It is simple math. If I wake up and I eat something and it was 600 calories, okay, I had 600 calories so far for the day. That's not 600 calories in a day. That's 600 calories for breakfast. And then I eat something else. I add whatever calories that is to the calories I ate before. Whatever. It's simple math. It's just like counting your money. You get your paycheck and you spend X amount, you save X amount. Okay, you pay this bill, that bill, whatever you do, you know how to do that. It's the same thing. It's just with calories instead of money. Count your calories like you count your money. Okay, I might be going for X amount. You don't even got to be adding. You could be subtracting. I'm going for 2,700 calories today, right? okay, I ate 600 calories for breakfast. I mean, I got 2,100 calories left. Every time I eat something, I look at how many calories that is, and I subtract it for that number. That's how many, and at the end of the day, if I got calories left, that's all I can eat for the end of the day. Oh, that means you can't eat a lot of food. Okay. It's called control. What you think I'm gonna do if I eat gluttonous? What's gonna happen? Those calories going in me, whether I'm counting them or not. A lot of people think if I don't count the calories, then they don't count. That's like saying I put gas in my car, but I look this way. I don't look at the numbers going up. I don't look at nothing. That means it ain't gas in my car now? That doesn't make sense. Think about it. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so I'm not dissing nobody. I used to be big. I used to be 275. I used to be almost 300 pounds. Right? I wasn't ugly. Nobody called me ugly. Nobody picked on me. You know, I know some people go through that. I think I went through more when I got fit. I go through more now because everybody heavy as the head to hold the crown, bro. Hey, it's a lot to come with this, right? You can't even get a good workout in without somebody bothering you. Nobody bothers me. Yo, you ain't on levels, all right? Stop it. Beginners be like, trying to put that in disrespectful, man. Not y'all, just saying in general, the people in general. That's why I cannot be a personal trainer. I cannot be a personal trainer. I can do this on YouTube, and I can teach on YouTube, but in person, nah, I don't got the patience, man. Nah, bro. Since whoever listening, whoever learning, whoever watching. But yeah, even in history, like, right? When in certain tribes, like I think in Africa somewhere, when people get rich, what do? In that one tribe? I don't know about all Africa. So if you're from Africa, I don't know which part, I don't remember. Don't get offended. So I'm black, you know what I'm saying? I'm African American, I guess. I don't know. We call ourselves black though, you know what I'm saying? Juneteenth about to come up in a few days. Yeah. So what I'm saying is this, it's a tribe, I forget which one. They eat. And when they get rich, they gain weight. It's a status. It's a status. Like gaining weight is a status to show that you're rich. Even I think it was America. No, it was something Greek or one of them. I don't know. See, I don't even know what I'm talking about. But I know what I'm talking about. It was like ugly, like years, decades, not decades, but centuries ago. I don't know how long ago. But to have a muscular body was frowned upon. Because that means you was poor. That means you was a worker. If you had a muscular body, you was a worker. You know what I'm saying? So things change. Beauty is the eye of the beholder, right? But health, that's a whole nother thing. Now, when I say health, you might see me eat dirty food. You might see me do this and do that. I ain't perfect. I ain't in the game to be perfect. So I feel like being perfect, I tried that before. And you're using willpower. It's a rubber band. And you pulling it back. The stronger willpower you got, the longer you can do it. Well, whether you got short willpower or good will, it's gonna pop. It's gonna pop. So I put things strategically. I have cheats strategically. You know, I don't eat just fruits and vegetables and lean meat and the things I be preaching for diet. I don't eat just that. I mean, I have a ratio. It ain't even half and half. It's probably it does go half and half. I think if I'm really cutting and I'm trying to get leaner than I am right now, I clean up my diet a lot more, right? I think right now it's like 80-20. 80 clean, 20 dirty. It might not even be that. It might be 75-25. I don't know. But a lot of times when I bulk, per se, I let myself go a little bit. Hey man, there's times I done messed around and had fast food every day for every meal. A couple months or so. Is that good? No. But hey, I don't do it all the time. Like I do. People that judge that, the problem is this. Like somebody will say, oh, brown rice is a better carb than white rice. And then they argue back and forth. But the people that be arguing back and forth be eating French fries every day. Now, how you going? That's just like people in the gym. You should do high reps. No, you should do low reps. They both right, but neither one of them doing no reps. It's talking a good game. So I'm the one that, this is the hard part of being about fitness, right? I'm the one that's actually living the lifestyle. Not saying nobody else ain't, I'm just saying I ain't the only person in the world living a lifestyle. But the few people that actually live this lifestyle, bro, sis, whoever listening, everybody be on our heads, no, everybody, man. We eat one chip. Everybody in the room could be eating chips. We eat a chip. Oh, what you doing? Every time you got a cup of something, everybody want to know what it is. It's water, bro. Oh, you drink water? Why? This like, you take a Tylenol. I got a headache or something. This is what that's gonna do for you. Like, quit it, man. God dang, I'm trying to just watch the videos. I tell everything that I do on my videos. There be people that won't even watch the videos. They be all on me. So what you do? I made a video about that. I don't want to watch the video. I don't want to sit here and talk about this all day in real life. How I'm talking about this all here, I don't talk about this every day, all day. But yeah, like I said, being homeless, it proved to me calories in, calories out. When I gained a whole bunch of weight, because I thought, somebody told me that you get real fat and then start working out and the muscle turn to fat. Somebody told me that, and I believed it. Believed the ED. Whenever I tell people this story, they think that I still think that. No, this is years ago. Well over a decade. Probably two decades almost. It's old, it's 2000. Yeah, it's probably almost 2 decades. It's probably 05. Decades, 10 years, right? I don't know. Somebody told me that, and I believed ED, believed it, past tense, and I did it. I believed it. I'm a go-getter, right? I'm the type of person that if I set out to do something, I'm a go-get it. I went from not even 150 pounds, probably way less than 150 pounds, to like well over 200 pounds within a matter of maybe a half a year, and I kept going. That's how I ended up 275. And it took me, I was eating like that a year before I started lifting. So I was in my tools before I even started lifting. And I didn't even know how to lift. I lifted weights before. Everybody done dabbled with it a little bit. Lifting some weights sometimes and once in a blue moon, that doesn't make you a lifter. You're not into the lifestyle. You're not lifting on a regular basis. You're not lifting multiple times a week, you know what I'm saying? Like, come every week. And yes, there's gonna be times you fall off. There was times I fell off for 2 years after I was already living a lifestyle. It's life. Things happen. There's gonna be setbacks. There's gonna be drawbacks. There's gonna be triumphs. There's gonna be personal records. There's gonna be bad workouts. There's gonna be no workouts. There's gonna be. It's life. It's life. Nobody lives perfectly. All right. So if you see somebody way ahead of you, that doesn't mean they perfect. They just was probably way more consistent, way more experience. I've been doing this well over a decade. A lot of people, you ain't that big though to be doing it for a decade. You should be like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm natural. All right? There's a limit. All right? We're not like certain birds or snakes that just, if they, like snakes, right? Like a anaconda, the big ones, anacondas, the boa constrictors. Well, no, boa constrictors might have I don't know. Anacondas aren't boa constrictors though. All right, pythons, reticulated, Burmese, and all that. As long as they live, they're going to grow. As long as they live, they're going to grow. The ones that's breaking records, those are old snakes. Human beings, we don't do that. All right? We're not going to get taller as every time there's a limit. There's a limit to everything, even your muscles. There's a limit. You can work out as hard as you can eat whatever. Your genetics are going to your genetic limit is all you can do. All right? It's going to determine what your end is going to be. Most people just don't live up to their genetic limit. And that's cool. If you're not into this, you're not into this, all right? Everybody ain't got to be as muscular as possible. Everybody ain't got to be as strong as possible. But we need to do better. Everybody, even me. Everybody need to be doing better. I mean, strive. But don't beat yourself up if you're not perfect, all right? Just figure out what you did wrong and try to do right. And it's a journey. It's a never-ending cycle. Just like I had to bring back my squat. That's why I'm squatting every day. I'm on day, 25, 24, something like that. Same thing I did with my bench press. Same thing I did with my deadlift. If I stop doing either one of them, I'm going to lose it again and have to restart again. And I start all the way over, right? Pretty much. Even though I got the strength to, probably do it, probably pick it back up where I left it. But guess what? That's a big mistake. I know a guy did that. Dude was the strongest bench press I seen in real life with my own 2 eyes. Yeah, I seen other people on the internet and stuff like that, and powerlifting meets and stuff that I watch, stuff like that. But in person, heaviest bench press I ever seen somebody do was a 500-pound bench press. And then the whole situation happened in the world where you had to wear the mask, whatever. Gym shut down. When it opened back up, he tried to jump right back into it. Ripped his pec, tore his rotator cuff. He had like 3 or 4 different injuries all in a short amount of time because of trying to jump right back into it. I'm like, bro, you start over, bro. Safety first. See these? Messing around. Nobody listens to me though until they end up with some of these. Hey, God bless. A wheelchair or something. Hey, you get one body. Ain't no reset button. This ain't no PlayStation, Nintendo game. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, calories in, calories out. The easiest way to lose weight is don't go homeless or nothing like that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying move more, eat less. And when I say eat less, I'm not saying starve